Galaxy S20 5G UW. This is a Verizon model of the S20. So with this little puppy, you're going to get a more regular or small thing, and it's been overlooked really. So it has 6.2 inch screen, 120 hertz or 60 hertz. This is just a USB-C port. Fingerprint sensor. Also, you get that. What else? Let's go ahead and open it. Oh, and you get the Samsung 865 Snapdragon processing chip. So, yikes. Hold up, okay. I'd say from that little drop onto my whiteboard table desk, you get a SIM card swap. Now mine is already set up, it's just turned off, and I wanted to show you this in the box. You get a SIM card, some paperwork, little thing, say Samsung, yay. You get 25 watt charging brick. This puppy is important. You get fast charging, super fast charging. Empty box to separate this from everything else. You get a USB-C to C cable for your fast charging capabilities. I'd say it's probably a good deal. You are going to want to get a USB-C cable that has a new normal USB to USB-C, so then you can use it with your Surface, with anything other than your Apple products to charge. Now, AKG. They do the sound for the phone, for this phone, this bottom speaker vent. Beyond that, they give you USB-C earbuds. They, I think, are halfway decent. AKG. Now, AKG is a really storied company. It's been there since the beginning of audiophile world. I'd say they are a good bet to be doing okay. Samsung sells their products. And it is, yeah, you get a braided cable for your USB-C earbuds. I have not tried the sound out. I'll let you know in a future video, probably coming out in the end of November, giving a recap how I felt about this phone. Let's give it a turn on. As we turn it on, let's go over the specs of this beauty. It is, turn it on. This would be you get 30x zoom, you get 6.2 inch screen, You get a 4,000 milliamp battery. That should be able to last you for the day for someone who's a superpower using like myself who ends up editing videos on the go on your phone. Probably not. Force sensor. And there will be S20 FE that comes out eventually, but you get a 1212 and a 64 megapixel. You get 30 times zoom, as I said before. I'd say 5 to 6 is probably the max you want to go to get a halfway decent image. And beyond that, what do I need to say about this? 120 hertz. Yes, it is turned on in mine. Yeah, you're going to want to get rid of Samsung Daily. Kind of like the Apple stuff. It's not really that important. I don't know if 120 hertz really is going to make that much of a difference other than in PUBG or COD or Fortnite. Fortnite, that's something to mention. Fortnite is something you can get on this. So, beyond that, I think that pretty much does it. You get, if you go to Game Launcher, you get all your apps, Among Us, PUBG, Mahjong, Fortnite, everything there. Worship Blitz. Don't know why that was on my old phone, my Galaxy S7. So to give you some history, I had my S5 for about 4 years. Got this for about half a year as a kind of placeholder. This was a used phone, worked out okay. Now I have the S20 5G UW. So on Samsung right now you can get the S20 Plus, the larger model, 6.5 inch I believe, for only $549.99. I got this S20 5G UW for a cost of around $600. I believe that's going to be less than what S20 FE comes out to being. Samsung does trade-in deals all the time. I'd say this is the phone to go with if you can get a hold of it. I believe in that smaller, just slightly smaller. Remember when we were talking about this? And this was the freaking biggest size ever? 6.2, 6.3? Nah, this thing is not so. This is the smallest, 6.2. Comparing, look at that difference. Bezels, home screen, side mount camera, center punch hole camera, nothing of that. Something that when you first get it, you're going to want to turn on gestures, unless you want to stick. If you came from an earlier model, you want to stick with that home screen button in the back. I know it really works out well to have the back screen, but that's entirely up to you. I do want to clarify something. I said the S20 Plus is a 6.7 inch, a 6.5 inch, I mean, and it actually is a 6.7 inch. The Ultra version is the 6.9 inch. It's almost quick. I believe it's about the thickness of half my phone. So it's a bit thicker than the S20 5G UW. I'd say overall, I would get this one over the Ultra or the S20 Plus. I like to have the ability to put it in my pocket and just not feel anything about it. Beyond that, let's talk cases in my next video. Let's check our audio quick. YouTube. Let's not do political. Don't want to do that right now. Boring. I'd say that's some decent audio. It is a bottom, and there is a speaker up here. It's very tiny, squished into this little bezel on the top. I'd say overall, this is the phone to go get if you're going to get a phone on Verizon. I'd say 5G is not something you should be worried about right now. It's not there yet. You have to be standing literally next to the receiver for a ultra wideband. I got the phone because I needed a new phone and because I wanted to be able to have a phone for the next 4 years to be my daily driver. Hopefully in the future I'll be able to work with some people. Oh, by the way, you're going to want a case. Fingerprints all over. That glass back does that. You're going to want a case because the glass back is slippery. This camera bump is a little bit in need of some help. It's not as big as the S20 Plus or S20 Ultra. I'd say go out and get this right now because the price is only going to deteriorate further. Thank you.